Super Bowl Sunday. Go Patriots. Go Bad Money. This is a special edition of 1 Minute Drill. I have not given y'all crunch time in a while. That's where we go over what we've been learning. But since nothing is forced here, today is the perfect time to catch up on that. What I want to talk to y'all about is using different books to your advantage. Now, a book is short for sportsbook, which is the platform you bet on. I'm primarily a FanDuel guy, right? But when you do this every day or close to every day, you're playing for long-term winnings. You want to get as much bang for your buck for every play you put in so that when you actually do win, it counts a lot more than it normally would. And how you do that is to take advantage of the bonuses that these books offer you. So on a big day like the Super Bowl, the finals, World Series, whatever sport that you bet, the books will probably offer a shit ton of bonuses. It's your job to find the best ones. I'm looking at FanDuel today and I don't know, maybe I gotta wipe my eyes, but I don't even see a percentage bonus today. There's only this touchdown jackpot, which probably means if you guess who scores a touchdown today, you win part of the jackpot. And how much you put in on your original bet, and if you win the bet, you win the wager or whatever. But that shit is whack because unless you pick somebody with crazy odds that nobody expects to score, you're not gonna win much back. Like, it's worth it, kind of, but have Kenneth Walker to score the easiest today, according to the odds. But if he does score and you win that bonus, you're probably not going to get a lot because so many people have picked him to do the same shit. So you probably going to get like $30, $40, maybe $100 max. And don't get me wrong, it's still good, but you got to put up a minimum to win that, on top of your other bets. So be smart. That's not the best way to go today, right? I open up DraftKings, they got a 30% boost. That's good. Open up Bally's is another 30% boost there. I don't even remember my Fanatics password, but you get where I'm going. So the key is to use those boosts on the easiest plays that you have. Never use those boosts on lottos because they're so wishy-washy and unpredictable. If you really like 10 legs, cut it down to 5, 6, and then put the boost on it. You're going to get close to what you would have got for that 10-leg lotto a lot of the times if you do the math right. Less sweat, you could put a decent amount up, and that's how you use the boost. Now, if you got a bunch of boosts, like I was expecting a lot of boosts today, but whatever. Sports books, they know we're going to bet regardless, so they're just like, fuck it, fuck these niggas. I think they see a competitive game coming today, which means that there's going to be a lot of stats and a lot of chances to win. So they're probably like, yo, we're going to give these dudes the minimum this year. But if you have a lot of boosts, throughout the day, like on a day with a big slate is short for the amount of games, that are being played for the day. So today there's 4 NBA games and the Super Bowl. Not a lot of action going on today, and those NBA games are shit. Like, there's one of them that is actually might be competitive. Today's Super Bowl day. There's normally a lot more boosts, throughout the, I'm sure there's one at least for every sports book. Today you find the best. You got time. The shit don't start till 6:30, so you got time. Take your time. Craft your slips the right way. So if you come across like a 50% boost, that way, you win easy. You don't got to sweat. You take something home with you. And as the harder the slips get, the higher the odds get, you use the lower amounts of boost. I'm going to throw a little gem in here that I use sometimes myself when I do lottos. I don't really do them all the time, but when I do, I cut them down. So let's say I have a 10 leg that I really like, and there's no telling me that it's not gonna hit, For a lot of y'all, it'll be like a fucking 25 leg or some shit. Just don't do that. If you're gonna do those 25, 15 leg joints and, do them for fun, don't take them too serious. Don't put up a lot. I wouldn't advise that. It's just like you're throwing bread away, you know what I'm saying? But if you are gonna do that, and you feel confident about those 25, 15 legs, cut them down. Make one that's 10 legs. Make one that's 7 legs. And if you got it, make one that's 4 legs. I guarantee you, almost every time you do that, if your picks are accurate like that, you're going to get something back. You might hit multiple slips. And then you getting what you would have got for that lotto or close to it. You smell me? Now let's get back to the fun, right? Who wins this game today? I think it's Drake May's time. I think the Patriots win. I call him Lil Brady. The Seahawks defense is tremendous, but Drake May has proved that he doesn't have to pass to win. I think he finished with less than 200 passing yards last game and still won the game. Kid just finds a way to win. Should be a good game. And if I had to pick a play of the day, like I said, the Seahawks defense is crazy. But I think Drake May gets something off, and I like Hunter Henry for 25 receiving yards. Says he has a good matchup against them. He's been off the past 2 games, but the last time he played the Seahawks, he had 109 yards. Even though it was in 2024, I feel like he's had 2 bad games, and he's not going to have a 3rd bad one, especially in the Super Bowl. The hit rates and the matchup, it matters, but you also got to remember these people are human beings and they're not machines. They're not always going to be good, but they're also not always going to be bad. Those graphs tell a story if you follow them. Kind of risky, but today's about fun. Don't go crazy. Game's going to be close and a struggle. But I think Drake May prevails. Makes sense, don't it? On my bucket. Leave a comment.